Welcome back to The Luxury. Today we're tackling the ultimate crypto question. How do you actually find that one altcoin that could 100x your investment? It's not luck. It's about spotting the right clues and doing smarter research than everyone else. Remember, this isn't financial advice. Crypto is risky and you can lose everything. The real secret? Relentless research and due diligence. That's what separates calculated investors from gamblers. I've distilled the process into 7 critical signs you must check before investing in any new altcoin. We'll cover everything from the team to tokenomics. Follow these steps and you'll be way ahead of the crowd. Let's dive in. First and most important, the team. In the world of crypto, the people behind a project are everything. Their vision, experience, and integrity can make or break your investment. Before you even look at the technology or the white paper, start with the team. You're not just buying a coin, you're betting on the people behind it. Their skills, their drive, and their reputation are what give a project real value. If the team is anonymous, inexperienced, or has a shady past, run. Anonymity might sound cool, but it's a red flag when it comes to your money. Look for real names, faces, and a track record in tech, finance, or blockchain. You want to see people who are proud to stand behind their work. Check their LinkedIn, past projects, and see if they've built anything successful before. A history of delivering results is a strong indicator of future success. Transparency is key. Are they active on social media? Do they host AMAs and answer tough questions? Teams that communicate openly build trust with their community. Avoid teams with a history of rug pulls or abandoned projects. Past behavior is often the best predictor of future actions. Strong advisors from respected companies or crypto projects are a huge plus. Advisors lend credibility and often bring valuable connections. Partnerships with industry veterans signal credibility. These relationships show that the team is trusted by established players in the space. A great team is public, experienced, and accountable. They have skin in the game. They're willing to put their reputation on the line. Don't just read the white paper, research the people. Dig into their backgrounds and see if their story checks out. Find interviews, blog posts, and see how they interact with their community. Are they open to feedback? Do they address concerns honestly? A strong team attracts talent, partners, and investors, creating a snowball effect. Success breeds more success, and the right people can take a project to new heights. If you wouldn't trust them with your money, don't trust them with your investment. Your gut feeling matters. Don't ignore it. The team is the foundation. If it's weak, the project will crumble. No amount of hype or marketing can save a project with a shaky team. Dig deep, be skeptical, and only back teams you believe in. Do your homework, and don't be afraid to walk away if something feels off. Remember, a project is only as strong as its people. The right team can weather storms and adapt to challenges. Make the team your first and toughest filter. In crypto, trust is everything, so start with the people, and let that guide your decisions. Next, let's talk about one of the most important things to look for: a unique and powerful use case. This is the foundation that separates the true game changers from the endless sea of copycats in the crypto world. Most altcoins you'll come across are just clones, projects that mimic what's already out there, offering no real innovation or purpose. They might look flashy, but they don't actually solve any new problems. The rare 100x gems, on the other hand, are different. They solve real pressing problems or deliver solutions that are dramatically better than anything that currently exists. These projects don't just tweak the status quo, they redefine it. Think about how Ethereum enabled smart contracts, opening up entirely new possibilities for decentralized applications and changing the landscape of blockchain forever. Or consider Chainlink, which bridged the gap between blockchains and real-world data, making decentralized finance and countless other use cases possible. When you're evaluating a project, ask yourself, is this project tackling a massive, valuable problem that actually needs solving? Is it addressing a pain point that affects millions or even billions of people? Is the market big enough to support explosive growth, or is it just a niche idea with limited potential? The bigger the market, the greater the upside. And is the technology truly innovative, or is it just a minor tweak of something that already exists? Genuine innovation is what creates lasting value. The best projects have a moat, a unique technology or approach that's hard for competitors to copy or replicate. This gives them a real edge in the market. And don't forget, the token itself must be essential to the platform. It should power the ecosystem, not just serve as a fundraising tool or afterthought. If the token isn't truly needed, the project simply won't last. It will fade away as soon as hype dies down. Be ruthless in your analysis. Tear the idea apart. If it's not necessary, unique, and tied to a huge market, move on without hesitation. Only invest if the use case is clear, compelling, and the token is absolutely integral to the platform's success. Remember, the right use case is the rocket fuel for 100x growth. It's what propels a project from obscurity to the moon. Don't settle for anything less. Demand true innovation and necessity in every project you consider. Third sign, a passionate, engaged community. The community is the engine that drives adoption and growth. Don't be fooled by big follower counts. Look for real engagement. Dive into their Discord and Telegram. Are people active, helpful, and excited? Is the community growing organically, or are there sudden spikes from bots? A strong community supports each other during market dips and believes in the long-term vision. The best teams interact directly with their community, building trust and loyalty. Grassroots marketing, memes, articles, videos comes from true believers, not paid shills. Spend time lurking in their channels. Is the vibe positive and resilient? Toxic or dead communities are a red flag. A vibrant, intelligent group can push a project to the moon. The community is your early warning system. Listen to them. If you wouldn't want to hang out with them, don't invest. Find the believers. They're the secret weapon. Fourth, check the roadmap. A real project has a detailed, realistic plan, not vague promises. Look for specific milestones and achievable timelines. Be wary of roadmaps that promise the impossible in a few months. Review their track record. Do they hit deadlines and communicate delays transparently? Regular updates are a must. Silence is a red flag. The roadmap should show long-term vision, not just a quick product launch. Are they planning for ecosystem growth and new features after launch? Treat the roadmap as a series of promises. Can the team deliver? Consistent progress builds trust and credibility. Hold the team accountable to their roadmap. If they can't tell you where they're going, don't go with them. A clear, evolving roadmap is a sign of a serious, professional project. Don't settle for less. Demand transparency and execution. The roadmap is your map to 100x. Fifth sign, strategic partnerships. Real partnerships with big companies or respected crypto projects are a massive credibility boost. Look for technology integrations, not just marketing fluff. Joint press releases and executive quotes mean it's legit. Partnerships with top companies or major crypto players transfer trust and attract users. Beware of fake partnerships. Using AWS isn't a partnership. The best deals bring real users and revenue, not just hype. A good partnership can kickstart exponential growth. Check the partner's reputation and the depth of the collaboration. Partnerships are a shortcut to legitimacy and network effects. If the project is playing in the big leagues, it's worth a closer look. Real partners, real potential. Sixth, dig into tokenomics, the secret sauce for sustainable growth. Check the supply fixed or capped supply is best. High inflation kills value. Study token distribution. If insiders hold too much, that's a red flag. Look for long vesting schedules for team and early investors. The token must have real utility, governance, staking, or platform use. Value accrual is key. Does platform success drive token price up? Buy and burn or fee-sharing models are strong signals. Initial market cap matters. A low-cap project has room to 100x. Avoid projects launching at huge valuations. Tokenomics should align incentives for long-term growth. If the economics don't make sense, walk away. Great tokenomics are rare. Find them, and you found gold. This is where fortunes are made or lost. Don't skip the math, study the numbers. Tokenomics is the engine behind every 100x story. Seventh and final sign. Early exchange listings. This is one of the most exciting moments in a crypto project's journey, and it can be a game changer for early investors. When a coin is listed on a major exchange, it's like getting a stamp of approval from the industry's gatekeepers. Top exchanges like Binance and Coinbase vet projects carefully. A listing is a huge vote of confidence. These platforms have strict requirements, so only projects with strong fundamentals and real potential make the cut. The dream is to find a gem before it hits major exchanges, often trading first on decentralized platforms. Early DEX listings are where the most adventurous investors hunt for the next big thing. Early DEX listings are high risk, high reward, prices can swing wildly, and liquidity is often low. but the upside can be enormous if you spot a winner before the crowd. First listings on small or mid-tier exchanges can trigger big price jumps. These initial surges are often fueled by hype and limited supply, creating opportunities for sharp gains. The Binance effect or Coinbase effect can send prices soaring. When a coin lands on these top-tier platforms, it suddenly becomes accessible to millions of new investors, often resulting in explosive growth. Look for projects with strong fundamentals and active communities. These are prime candidates for future big listings. A vibrant community signals real interest and ongoing development. Check trading volume and backers. VC support from exchange-linked funds is a major clue. If you see big names investing, it's often a sign that a major listing could be on the horizon. Each new listing increases legitimacy and liquidity. As a project moves from DEX to larger exchanges, it attracts more attention and trust from the broader market. Analyze the project's growth and connections to predict future listings. Partnerships, integrations, and exchange relationships can all hint at what's coming next. Catching a coin before a major listing is like catching a wave at the perfect moment. It takes research, timing, and a bit of luck, but the rewards can be life-changing. The right listing can be the launchpad for 100x returns. For those who spot the signs early, the payoff can be extraordinary. Timing is everything. Be early, be smart, and always do your own research before making a move. There you have it, the 7 signs to spot the next 100x altcoin. Strong team, unique use case, passionate community, clear roadmap, real partnerships, solid tokenomics, and early exchange listings. This isn't easy. It takes deep research and patience. Always protect your capital and do your own research. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Be skeptical, verify everything, and make informed decisions. If you found value, smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you're researching next. Thanks for watching. See you in the next deep dive.